Pontiac may be dead, but their muscle car legacy is now worth millions. Imagine buying a legend for just $3,000 back in the day, only to see it hammer for $500,000 today. In this video, we're hunting down the absolute unicorns of the Arrowhead brand. From the forbidden prototypes that GM tried to destroy, to the legendary GTO judges that defined an era, get ready to watch the values skyrocket as we unveil the 20 rarest Pontiac muscle cars ever made. Let's ride! Named after the popular racing circuit, the 1969 Pontiac Trans Am was John DeLorean's answer to the dominance of the Chevy Camaro. While most muscle cars of the era were only good for straight-line speed, this special Pontiac Firebird package was engineered to actually handle corners. With a sticker price of roughly $3,770, it was a premium performance machine that offered a driving experience far superior to its rivals. However, it is its scarcity that puts it on this list. Pontiac produced only 697 coupes and a microscopic 8 convertibles in its debut year. This makes the 1969 model one of the holy grails of muscle car collecting. While it cost less than $4,000 back then, today, these rare handling heroes can command hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction, proving that true quality never goes out of style. We kick off our list with the car that started the legend, the 1967 Pontiac Firebird 400. When it arrived at dealerships, Pontiac marketed the magnificent 5 trims to appeal to every buyer. But the Firebird 400 was the undisputed top dog. It borrowed its beating heart, the massive 400 cubic inch V8, directly from the legendary Pontiac GTO. In 1967, this high-performance machine carried a window sticker of roughly $2,968. That was a steal for a car equipped with a heavy-duty transmission and a factory handling package featuring stiffer springs and a thick anti-roll bar. While it was affordable then, finding a pristine, numbers-matching example today is a rare feat, driving modern auction prices far beyond inflation. It remains one of the most spirited driving experiences of the golden era. Often overshadowed by its famous siblings, the 1971 Pontiac GT37 is the definition of a rare sleeper. Marketed as the GTO for kids under 30, this model was the high-performance version of the budget-friendly T37. With a modest showroom price of roughly $3,200, it offered serious muscle without the high insurance premiums attached to the Pontiac GTO. While it lacked the flamboyant spoilers and decals of the Pontiac GTO Judge, it didn't lack power. It came equipped with the Pontiac GTO's dual exhaust system and a heavy-duty floor-mounted 3-speed transmission. Because it was a budget car, few were preserved, making a genuine GT37 exceptionally rare today. What was once a cheap alternative is now a high-value collector's gem that leaves many more expensive classics in the dust. No car defines the late 70s quite like the 1977 Pontiac Trans Am. Rocketing to stardom in the movie Smokey and the Bandit, this machine became an instant pop culture icon. In 1977, a fully optioned special edition cost roughly $5,800, a premium price for the time. This specific package, often called the Bandit, featured the iconic black and gold trim, a gold-accented dashboard, and the highly desired removable tops. Under the hood, the 6.6-liter V8 produced only 200 horsepower, which was modest compared to earlier muscle cars. However, its aggressive looks made it a top seller. Today, while standard models are common, a genuine special edition is exceedingly rare, commanding prices that would make the Bandit himself blush. The 1977 Pontiac Le Mans Can-Am is a true unicorn of the malaise era. While most vehicles were suffering from the oil crisis hangover, this white colossus borrowed the high-output 6.6-liter V8 from the Pontiac Trans Am, delivering a respectable 200 horsepower. With a sticker price of roughly $6,500, it offered a final taste of muscle for a reasonable cost. However, it is famous for its bizarre demise. Production was cut short not by sales, but by a broken tool. After building only 1,377 units, the fiberglass mold for the rear spoiler broke. Instead of fixing it, Pontiac canceled the program. This abrupt end makes a genuine Le Mans Can-Am exceptionally difficult to find today, with values skyrocketing far beyond what anyone in 1977 could have imagined. The 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge represents the absolute zenith of American muscle culture. Created to fight off competition from Ford and Chevy, this package turned the standard Pontiac GTO into a pop culture icon. Back then, the Judge option added just $332 to the sticker, bringing the total price to roughly $3,500. For that money, buyers got a rear spoiler, a specific stripe package, and the authoritative The Judge decals. While it failed to reverse the sales decline at the time, that lower production number is exactly what makes it so valuable today. Finding a genuine Pontiac GTO Judge now will cost a fortune, proving that while sales figures were temporary, the legend of the Judge is permanent. Often overshadowed by its little brother, the Pontiac GTO, the 1965 Pontiac Catalina 2+2, was the true heavyweight champion of the lineup. While it was a full-size luxury cruiser, this Swiss Army knife of muscle cars packed a serious punch. For a sticker price of roughly $3,600, buyers could upgrade to the legendary 421 cubic inch V8 high-output engine. Equipped with the famous tri-power setup, it was officially rated at 376 horsepower, though tuners easily pushed it to 500. It was a massive land yacht that could outrun many lighter coupes. Today, because most buyers in the 60s preferred the cheaper Pontiac GTO, genuine Catalina 2+2 models with the original 421 engine are exceptionally rare and command a premium price that reflects their dominance. The 1964 Pontiac GTO is widely recognized as the Big Bang of the muscle car universe. When General Motors banned factory racing in 1963, Pontiac engineers bypassed the rules by offering the GTO as a seemingly innocent option package for the Le Mans. Back then, this legendary upgrade cost just $295, bringing the total sticker price to roughly $3,200. For that price, buyers received the massive 389 cubic inch V8. If equipped with the optional tri-power carburation, it brought racetrack performance to the street. While many were sold, finding a survivor with its original drivetrain is incredibly rare. What cost a few $1,000s then has become a six-figure investment today, proving that the original Pontiac GTO remains the king of the road. As the curtain closed on the Firebird lineage, the 2002 Pontiac Trans Am WS6 stood as the ultimate farewell. Tracing its roots back to 1978, the WS6 performance package transformed this car into a street-legal beast. With a sticker price of roughly $32,500, it was the best performance bargain of its time. It featured the potent 5.7-liter V8, functional ram air intakes, and those iconic removable tops. While they were once common sights, finding a pristine, final-year Trans Am WS6 today is becoming a serious challenge for collectors. Prices for these last-of-the-breed muscle cars are steadily climbing, turning what was once a daily driver into a high-value investment piece that rivals its golden-era ancestors. The Pontiac G8G XP stands as the final, tragic masterpiece of the brand. While the standard majuted earlier, the high-performance GXP is the true unicorn, available only for the 2009 model year. Imported from Australia, This four-door sleeper hit a massive 6.2-liter V8 under the hood, essentially a Corvette engine in a family sedan. With a sticker price of roughly $39,995, it offered supercar performance for a fraction of the cost. Tragically, Pontiac folded right as this car hit the streets. With fewer than 2,000 units ever produced, finding a manual transmission model today is like finding a needle in a haystack. Prices have soared, proving that the G8 GXP wasn't just a car. It was the last roar of a dying giant. To celebrate their 20th anniversary, Pontiac did something unthinkable. They built a car faster than the Corvette, using a V6. The 1989 Pontiac Turbo Trans Am is one of the rarest and most potent muscle cars of the modern era. With an eye-watering sticker price of roughly $31,000, it was an exclusive toy for the wealthy. Under the hood sat the legendary 3.8-liter turbo V6, borrowed from the Buick GNX. While Pontiac modestly rated it at 250 horsepower, real-world tests proved it was a sub-5-second car to 60 miles per hour. With only 1,555 units produced to pace the Indianapolis 500, this limited edition flyer is now a highly coveted collector's item, proving that sometimes 6 cylinders are better than 8. The 1967 Pontiac Executive is often the forgotten middle child, sitting quietly between the cheaper Catalina and the luxurious Bonneville. While it isn't the first name that comes to mind for collectors, it offers incredible value and rarity. In 1967, a two-door hardtop cost roughly $3,300, offering a lot of metal for the money. What makes specific executives rare today is the powertrain combination. Buyers could option the massive 428 cubic inch V8, and if they checked the right boxes, pair it with a 4-speed manual transmission and a Hurst shifter. Finding a full-size luxury cruiser equipped like a muscle car is nearly impossible today. Most were used as family haulers and scrapped, making a high-performance Pontiac Executive a true unicorn in the vintage market. Closing out the era of the massive land yachts is the 1975 Pontiac Granville. This model holds a special place in history as the final year for the Granville nameplate and, significantly, the last traditional full-size convertible Pontiac would produce for many years. With a showroom price of roughly $5,858, it was the flagship of the fleet, offering luxury over raw speed. Under the hood sat the standard 400 cubic inch V8. Due to emission regulations, it produced a modest 185 horsepower, resulting in a leisurely 0 to 60 time of 12.5 seconds. However, rarity isn't always about speed. With production ending after this model year, finding a clean 1975 Granville today is a challenge, making it a highly prized artifact of American luxury history. The 1973 Pontiac Grand Prix marks a pivotal moment in muscle car history, shifting from raw speed to personal luxury. Debuting the new Colonnade styling, this massive coupe commanded a sticker price of roughly $4,760. It was designed for buyers who wanted road presence and a comfortable cabin rather than just a quarter-mile time. Under the long hood, Pontiac offered a range of power. You could find the smaller 350, the reliable 400, or the torque monster 455 cubic inch V8. While the heavy body and emission controls limited its agility compared to earlier models, the Grand Prix still packed a punch. Today, while standard models are forgotten, finding a high-specification 1973 model with the big block engine is a rare find, representing the last gasp of big displacement luxury before the oil crisis changed everything. One of the strangest and rarest finds on our list is the 1987 Pontiac Grand Prix 2+2, often known as the Aero Coupe. Built strictly to qualify for NASCAR racing, this car featured a controversial bubble-shaped rear window designed to cheat the wind. With a hefty sticker price of roughly $18,215, it was expensive and visually polarizing, leading to a very limited production run of just over 1,000 units. Under the hood sat the 305 cubic inch V8. While it only delivered 150 horsepower and 240 pound-feet of torque through a 4-speed automatic, speed isn't the point here. History is. It wasn't the fastest muscle car, but its direct connection to the racetrack and its scarcity make the Grand Prix 2+2 a highly sought-after collectible today for those who appreciate unique 80s engineering. The 1964 Pontiac Banshee is the ultimate what-if in muscle car history. Conceived by John DeLorean as Project XP-833, this two-seater was designed to be a lightweight Mustang killer. DeLorean aimed for a showroom price of roughly $2,500, but GM executives killed the project, fearing it would steal sales from the Corvette. Because it never reached production, it is one of the rarest Pontiacs in existence. Under the hood lay a unique 3.8-liter overhead cam 6-cylinder engine, producing 165 horsepower. While you couldn't buy one in the 60s, a surviving prototype eventually sold at auction in 2006 for a staggering $214,500, proving that this forbidden fruit was indeed a masterpiece of design.
Reverse this. Okay, you got reverse.